Good. Okay. I'm normal. Mostly. Mostly. Why is it fucking... Why does it take that long to swap over? Oh my god. You know, I don't know why it takes that long to swap over. It really shouldn't, but whatever. Hey, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Callie, resident exhausted salaryman that's just here to play games. And we are back with Pentiment. Pentiment. We started Act 2 last time, where we visited, our old artist friend's grave, because he had died in the 6 years, I think we had been gone? 5, 6 years we'd been gone? And we were greeted with nothing but pure hostility. So we'll have to see what happens. Let's continue. Also, I'm very eepy today. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be. Oh, okay. The room is sparse compared to what I'm used to. Hello, Andres. How are you enjoying your stay? It's been wonderful, Hannah. Thank you. Oh, good. You're in the best room we have. I'm glad it's to your liking. Was there anything else? No, thank you. Until later. Until then. Always be nice. Don't be a dick. And my Andreas is a good egg. Killian. Good day, Master Mela. Good day, Killian. Nico. Ah, Master Mela, is it? Hello and welcome to the Golden Hand. I am Nico Berger. I own this land house and run it with my wife Hannah and our son Killian. I believe my boy helped you to your room. Is it to your liking? It's lovely, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. When you arrived in town, one of the locals said you lived here a few years back. Yes, I worked for the Abbey as an artist. Ah, I see. I heard that you were involved in solving a murder. Yes, out of necessity. The wrong man was being accused of the crime. A friend of mine. I heard it was the prior at the Abbey that the Baron... It was the prior at the Abbey that the Baron was a sacrifice in some diabolical spell the brother was casting. No, he wasn't casting a spell. The Baron wasn't a sacrifice. Where did you hear that? Bits and pieces that people have said here and there. Sounds like the story has changed in the last 7 years. I meant no offense, Master Mailer. I just find it to be an interesting story. I have to go. Of course. Of course. Again, I meant no offense. Well, I'll leave you to your day. Until later. That's fair. Until then. Yeah, I'd also be like, hey, what the fuck? Oh my god, the meadow. Oh, I have to go this way. Brother Wilslav uses thyme in almost all of the Abbey's cooking. Maybe because it grows so easily here. Just do it. You know it's the right thing. I don't understand why this is so hard for you. Otto, I'm scared. It's dangerous to cross the Abbot. Would you prefer the alternative? You don't need to do that, Otto. I understand. I'm just saying... Andreas? Andreas Mailer. It's good to see you again, old friend. Otto, you're looking well. This is my apprentice, Caspar Ziegler, from Salzburg. Good day. That answers that. I thought he might be your son. We don't grow them that fast, even in Nuremberg. They grow fast enough around here. Ava and I just had our first, little Otto, though we call him Oltz. Congratulations to you both. That's wonderful news. Thank you. Been a trial with Dad gone, but Clara and Ursula help out where they can. Sorry to hear about your father. That's life. At least he's with the Lord now, free of his aches and pains. I know Ava wrote to you about my father's death, Andreas. Why didn't you write back? I'm sorry. Things got busy after I left Tassing. Always be polite, don't just ignore. Sorry to interrupt, but I should be heading back. I feel like I should remember your face, but I can't place it. Oh, don't trouble yourself. It's me, Martin. Remember? Oh, yes, of course. Hello, Martin. Hello. Sorry to run, but I have to get these sheep back to the farm. As much as I love whiling away the hours in the meadow, I have a lot to attend to. Otto, I'll see you at the meeting later. Andreas, until later. Good to see you, Martin. Last time I saw him, it was probably something about him being a piece of shit thief. Pain in my ass. Is something happening in town? You've picked an interesting time to visit. Come by the town commons in a while. I think you'll be interested to hear what I have to say. I didn't realize you were in the business of giving speeches. I'll definitely attend. Sounds good. Until later, then. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, the many-petaled cinquefoil. It grows so easily, some consider it a weed. Oh. No, let me go back. I want to pet the cat. Hello, kitty. I must pet Schlau. I'm glad Schlau is still alive. Fuck-ass Victorian cat. Let's go to the forest. See what the fuck is up. With Father Garno's new restrictions, the townsfolk can't even gather sticks without a fee. Aish! Brother Woslav uses time in almost all of his cooking, maybe because it grows so easily here. Smokey's home. Church and the Druckers. I'm going to see Klaus. Shrine of Saint Satya. I'll go here. Never mind, there's nothing to do here. I love that my apprentice is just following me. Waterfall must flow down from the snowmelt in the mountains above the abbey. Old salt mine, okay. Tassing's old salt mine, how the town made money before the Imperial Road opened up, okay. The gravestone Lucky left flowers at, 2 innocents, okay. We still don't have an answer for that. I wonder if we'll get one in Act 2 or 3. Because I believe there's 3 acts. Yeah, let's go Church and Druckers. Not what I wanted. Aish. Alright. Oh! Andreas! I had heard you were back in Tassing. God bless you. God bless you, Father Thomas. It's good to see you again. Hopefully this visit will be less eventful than your last. Tassing has enough going on as it is. We have our bonfire for St. John's Eve tomorrow night. People get up to all sorts of mischief. And then it's my job to hear their confessions in the days that follow. Not to mention the grumbling the peasants are making. That's just talk, brother. No need to scare our guest with such things. I'm sure if there is trouble, Master Mela will be the first to stick his nose in it. Say nothing. It's easy enough for you to come and go. You don't have to live with the consequences. After Ferenc was executed, Father Abbot made Matthew the new prior. Ferenc may have been annoying, but Matthew is even worse. Thanks for that. It would have been better for everyone if you had simply allowed Brother Piero to die. After all, he only had a few years left anyway. Stare menacingly. Nothing to say for yourself? Friends, there's no need for such ire. Forgive me, Father Thomas. Let my passions get the better of me. Besides, it's not even why I came down here. I actually came to speak to you on the abbot's behalf, Andreas. Father Garno would like to invite you to come to the library tomorrow morning if you're interested in purchasing some of our books. The abbot just had me run off, and now he wants me back? I can't know the mind of the Father Abbot. I just do what he asks. The library is not quite ready yet, as it does not see much use. If you could come by tomorrow morning, Mother Illuminata can show you what's available. Mother Illuminata? Oh. Yes, since Mother Cecilia passed a few years ago. How did she die? Peacefully, in her sleep. So, tomorrow morning? Alright, tell him to expect me. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed. And Andreas, I apologize for my harsh words before. It was rash. Brother Piero was a pious man and a skilled artist. We miss him. Nod. Oh, Father Thomas, do you have a moment to speak inside the church? Yes, I think so. Why? A private matter. Oh, of course, of course. Until tomorrow. God bless you, Andreas. They're gonna talk shit! Ooh. Ooh. Drucker house. I'm gonna go see Klaus, I think. Yeah. Zimmerman house. Bauer farm. Gartner farm. Central Town? Maybe Central Town. Nope. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Oh, shit, where is everyone? Okay. Remembering the buttons after fucking weeks. Urinal. Feels strange to be back in Curacao, back in Tassing. I haven't talked to anyone here in years. I should stop by Klaus's house to see how he's been. Ran at Otto Zimmerman and Martin Bauer having a discussion in the meadow. I head there after I talk to Klaus. Okay, so where the fuck does Klaus live? Think Klaus Drucker, maybe? Eh? Hey, hell yeah. Andreas. I'm sorry, Klaus. I know it's been a long time. 7 years. 7 years and nothing from my friend Andreas. First Barrett, then Marie just after Magdalene was born. My wife always thought highly of you. Can't believe you didn't write back after I told you they had passed. I'm sorry. I should have written. Yes, you should have. Too late for that now, though. Oh, hello. She likes you. Your business seems to have grown. What are you printing? The 12 articles. They were originally written by Swabian peasants who were demanding changes from their lords. Oh! Freedom from serfdom. Freedom to hunt and use the woods as God intended. Freedom from compulsory labor. Abolition of the inheritance tax. Fair appraisal of rent. The return of property to common use and ownership. Bavaria isn't Swabia, but their complaints are just as valid for the peasants of Tassing. Ah, so this is Otto's cause. He's caught your ear already, Abbott has been squeezing the peasants for years. Now he's squeezing the townsfolk, and we're pushing back. Their cause is righteous, Andreas. If you haven't seen the Gärtners lately, you should visit them. And Otto had you print these? Yes. Why? Well, I didn't think he could read. He can't, but just about everyone else in town can. He speaks, I print. Just trying to do my part, I suppose. I'm sorry. I'm still not in the mood for this late reunion. Come back for dinner tomorrow. You should go to the Commons, hear what Otto has to say. It's worth hearing. Of course. I will see you then. Be good while we're gone, Magdalene. Will you be good? Baby talk. Nons. Oh shit. So many people. Everyone, listen. We all know why we're here. Nothing I'm going to say will be a surprise. Nothing I'm going to say hasn't already been spoken behind closed doors, whispered to your neighbors. Nothing I'm going to say is untruthful, so it's time we started saying it openly. Year after year, the Abbey has found new ways to tax the peasants. Piece by piece, the Abbey has taken away our rights to use God's forest to support our families. Law after law gets heaped upon us, restrictions on how we can pay rent. Limits on where we can move, who we can wed. And now the death tax, which once claimed only our best animal and garment, takes half our estate. No consideration for widows, no consideration for children. What about the town council, the Rathaus? Surely that's a sign that the abbot wishes to share his power, to listen to our grievances. You have a good heart, Ulrich. You always want to see the best in people. But no. The council is a way for the abbot to divide us, to pit a favored few against the many. This is not charity. No. Only greed and desperation drive Father Garno. You'd think that if the abbot could, he'd steal a dead man's soul from heaven itself. And when we protested, what did Father Garno do? He locked the shrine of St. Moritz. He won't allow the people of this town, the farmers of this land, to pray before the relic. Now, when we most need the intercession of our saint, the abbot has shut us out. Father Garno's actions aren't just, they aren't Christian. We've endured this abuse for too long. It's time we let the abbot know we won't take it anymore. Too right. Hear, hear. Yes, this has to stop. Stop, this is foolish. Soldiers are already patrolling nearby towns. If you push against the abbey, you'll incur the Duke's wrath. You could get the town razed and everyone killed. Anna's right. The Duke is a powerful force in Bavaria. You're playing a dangerous game, Otto. You lot are no match for trained soldiers. If you don't relent, you'll be ground into dust like the Swabian peasants. We could always grind you up instead, Linhart. You might be right if there are already soldiers about. I don't know about this. We must stand for what is right. Don't be shy. Speak up if you have cause. We won't be overrun. The peasants of Salzburg were able to take the city and have their cause heard. If the people can get the Archbishop of Salzburg to listen to them, then we can do the same with the abbot. Master Andreas, do you think my family in Salzburg is all right? I don't know, Casper, but we can find out. All right. Enough is enough. We can't stand by while the abbot continues treating us poorly. People all over Swabia are taking back their God-given rights. Why shouldn't we do the same? A righteous cause. Martin's right. We deserve better. Well spoken, Martin. Everyone ought to consider what he said. Martin has proved dependable these last few years. But if the words of men can't persuade you, perhaps a sign from a greater power will. The abbot may have locked us out of our saint's shrine, but God has shown me that he is with us. I think that's all I should say for now. Thank you all for coming. Ooh, shit! Good day, Andreas. Clara, it's been too long. It's lovely to see you again. Hello, Andreas. I'm surprised to see you after your long absence from Tassing. At this rate, we thought we'd never see you again. I was gone too long. I'm sorry for not sending word of my arrival. You certainly did pick an odd time to visit. We're in the middle of a strange season. Ah, so you found the Gertners. That speech was very rousing, Otto. I swear they get better each time. Are you looking for trouble, Otto? Of course not, but I understand what might happen if the abbot doesn't listen to reason. Even so, the people here can't go on like this. Something has to change. Say nothing. Oh, fuck yeah. Understood why many people hate the abbot. Disobeyed the abbot to get Otto's help for the dig. Fuck yes. Stood your ground, Matthew approached the grave. Fuck yeah. Otto, did you really see a sign from God? Is that true? It is, Andreas. I swear. Come talk to me later. I'll tell you what I can, alright? Anyway, Andreas, you and yours should come by the house for supper. We'd be delighted to have you. Sound good to you, Casper? Yes, Master Andreas. I'm starving. Our table is a little sparse lately, but we'll be sure to feed you well. Thank you. We'll see you there. Fuck yeah. Oh, they're really just speedrunning us through this. You're like, alright, come on, story. Hey, Andres. Andreas, you're back in Tassing? But just for a few days. I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. Oh yes, Brother Piero. What a talent with color. I'm sorry, Andreas. He was a sweet old man. I talk to him sometimes on my breaks up at the Abbey. I'm surprised Prior Ferenc didn't give you an earful. Well, he did before the Unpleasantness. I'm sure you know it shook things up at the Abbey for a while. Brother Guy made it clear I wasn't welcome at Kiersau when I arrived, so yes. For what it's worth, you're still welcome in Tassing. Anyway. Matthew's prior now, still strict, but a bit quieter about it. Matthew has always struck me as quite pious. True, you wouldn't think piety would be uncommon in that abbey, but with Father Garno. Oh, are you in with the peasants, Endris? Well, of course. Garno has been running them into the ground. On top of that, we can't even use the forest anymore. Any of us used to be able to go fishing in there. Not anymore. I hope things don't get bloody. Bloody? No one wants that, Andreas. But we're not going to get anywhere by keeping quiet. You have a good advocate in Otto. He's a good man, and he speaks the truth. The whole town knows it, even Linhart, though he won't admit it. Say, Andreas, how's the married life been treating you? After you left here and returned to Nuremberg, I take it you were married? I was. Sabine, she was waiting for me. I hope the married life has treated you well. I still have not found anyone. I fear it's never going to happen. Really? Not a single person has caught your eye? Well, when I was in Innsbruck a few years ago, I saw a real pretty girl at the market, selling painted pots. I think about her sometimes, maybe more than is Christian. Hold on, you need to go back to Innsbruck and find the pretty girl. What? Really? Life is too short to spend dreaming about the loves you could have had. Trust me. You seem to feel strongly about this, Andreas. But it sounds foolish. Juvenile, you might say. Maybe, but it feels right. I just got a matchmaker achievement. Well, if I ever have the chance to get back to Innsbruck, maybe I will. There's something to look forward to after all. I thank you, Andreas. You're a man of inspiration. A pleasure. Until later, Andres. Until then. Casper just like, oh. Gartner Farm. Chimkins. Okay. Hello, Ursula. You've gotten big. Who the fuck is Veronica? Hello. Hello, Ursula. Do you remember me? No. Should I? No. You were very young when I was last in Tassing. I boarded in your parents' house. Oh, the artist! Andreas, right? I think you told me a story once. You drew me a flower, too. I still have it. I keep it tucked with my stockings, so I won't lose it. Mom and Dad sometimes talk about you. They say you went away for more training. What was that like? Well, while I was in Krakow, I learned a new printing technique. No, not about the art, Andreas. About your travels. Alright, alright. City's market square is almost bigger than Tassing, and always full of merchants from all over the continent. There are even plans to build a clock tower near the church in the square. Like the one Baltus says he wants to make? Who's Baltus? He says he's an inventor. Dad says he's a waste of space, but I think he's interesting. Andreas, can I ask you something? course.
Do you know the stories about Perchta and the Wild Hunt?
A little. I didn't learn about them until I lived here. Why?
Are they bad?
Bad. How?
People say my grandpa used to talk about Perchta and spirits and charms. And the old woman, Ottilia, she talks about them too. Says all these words I don't understand. She told me that they're part of the old ways or something.
So, why do you think they're bad?
Well, my dad says I shouldn't listen to any of it. He says it's nonsense, and that Father Thomas would be mad. He said he only tolerates it with old people because they're too stuck in their ways. I don't want to get in trouble, but Ottilia says if I don't learn the old ways, they'll just be forgotten.
Why are you asking me?
I'm afraid if I ask someone else, they'll tell my dad, or worse, Father Thomas.
Fair enough.
So, are they bad?
They're not bad, but the stories could get you in trouble. Maybe you shouldn't learn about the old ways.
Really?
Well, they're just stories, of course, but...
I'm sorry. Forget I said anything.
Until later. RIP.
Hello, Andres. Good to see you back in town.
Hello, Veronica. How have you been?
Oh, you know, pulled every which way. Mom's been a cow about when I'll give her grandchildren.
As if I'm not doing enough work already. You're married now?
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know.
Big George and I were married 2 springs back. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Now Mom's nagging me about when we'll have kids. You shouldn't rush something as important as children.
That's what I keep telling her.
Maybe you should talk to her, Andreas. If it comes from someone as successful as you, maybe she'll pay attention. Anyway, I should get back to work while preparing for the festival. I'll leave you to it. Till later, Veronica.
See you, Andreas.
The poor sickly child. I don't remember who the fuck Veronica is, or if I knew her before. I don't really want to talk to Big George or Peter, and I'm going to talk to Clara instead.
Hello again, Andreas. We're about to sit down for supper. Care to join?
It would be my pleasure.
It's truly a blessing to have everyone back together again, if only briefly.
Keep an eye on that boy of yours, Andreas. See that he minds how much he takes. Young boys eat too goddamn much.
Peter, stop that! Andreas is our guest. Why don't you lead us in grace?
Fine. Bless us, O Lord, in these gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. We pray again for our beloved Christine, gone now these many years. And also for my father, taken from us by the merciless greed of that bastard abbot.
Peter?
Forgive me, Lord. And please help me to forgive those who have wronged us. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Damn, these people have been fucked up by the church. Which, yeah, that tracks. Tracks. Casper's just a little guy.
Master Andreas, why are we the only ones with bread?
Gardeners can't afford a lot of bread. They're being polite.
Andreas, it's so good to have you at our table again. And with another guest. Is this young man your assistant?
Casper, yes, he's my apprentice. He's a cutie.
Ah, that would explain why I saw him writing in that little journal. I remember you did the same thing when you lived here.
Jeez.
Do you still draw in your journal, Andreas?
Sometimes, when the mood strikes. Wouldn't that be nice, George, if we only had to work when the whims took us? And we toil all day and that despicable abbot is starving us all while he sips on his sacramental fucking wine. Lay off him, Dad. He's only just got here. Cottage. How have the fates been treating you these last few years? Ugh.
Lord is testing us with another hard season, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we can fucking tell.
You must have noticed that Peter's father is no longer with us. The winter after you left was a difficult one. With all of the taxes we owed, it was hard to make ends meet.
We didn't. We didn't make ends meet. Dad. A little kindness from the abbot could have spared us, but no. Nod somberly.
And this year, the whole family's been ill, Andreas. Peter, Ursula van Aug, and me, well... Clara lost a child in childbed a year ago now.
A tragedy. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Andreas. It was some time ago, but, well, such things linger. It was...
Don't think about it. Just keep the conversation going. You're already thinking about it. Please just leave me alone for a while. Surely the child is with the Lord now. The Lord doesn't seem to look our way any longer. That's why it's time for us to take matters into our own hands.
We're eating, not at the table. Please, can we not talk about this now?
Rude.
George here was married while you were away, Andreas.
Yes, I'd heard. You and Veronica will make a good match. Make a good match, George. Thanks.
George has been good to me. There aren't too many other options in Tassing anyway. It's been a couple springs, but I'm still not used to being married.
Congratulations, George. I'm happy for you.
Thanks, Andreas. It's been our one blessing in a dark season. With children soon to come, I hope. What? I don't get it. Do you? Oh, forget it, Ursula. What have you been up to, Andreas?
Should I say, my life seems so far from theirs now.
Don't leave them waiting.
I think you're rude if you don't say something. I've been so busy with Casper's apprenticeship, I never have time to myself. Better not have any children, then.
I do my best to be helpful.
Sorry, Casper. Kinda had to toss you under the bus, homie.
Ursula, maybe you should excuse yourself and rest. You're sick. Mom, I'm still hungry.
Here, Ursula. You can have mine. It's not fair that nobody else gets any bread beside Master Andreas and me. Stop! Ursula, give it back to him. I'm not going to have people in this town saying we can't feed our goddamn guests. Besides, we all have work to get back to, don't we? Good. Oh, Peter. Time to get back to it, Andreas. We'll see you and your boy later. My apologies, Peter. We don't mean to outstay our welcome. Overstay our welcome.
It's alright, Andreas. He's just in a bad mood. It was lovely to see you again. Yes, thank you for coming, Andreas. Will you be staying for St. John's Eve?
I think so.
Good. Hopefully we'll see you later.
Until then. The fucking voices I have for everyone change so drastically. Every single time. Like, sentence to sentence, they just change. Yes. Oh, shit. Oh, Amelie.
The sin of Saul, the sin of Saul.
Master, did you hear that? It sounded like someone crying out. I think it's Sister Amelie. She's a mystic. She may be having one of her visions. Sister Amelie, are you alright?
The Philistines, this is the hand of God. Compline, compline.
Sister, is something happening at Compline?
It's Compline right now.
No! Sister? Sister Amelie?
You're the artist, Andreas.
Are you alright, sister?
I'm tired. Was I talking?
You were having a vision. You mentioned the sin of Saul, the Philistines, and Compline.
Oh, I wish Father Thomas were here.
Would you like Casper to go get him?
If he could, yes. His house is just around the corner.
Casper, run and get Father Thomas.
Yes, Master Andreas. Your son?
My apprentice, but I think of him like a son.
He seems eager to please you.
He's quite enthusiastic, yes.
I have little knowledge of the workings of masters and apprentices. My world is one of spirit, decoupled from the march of life and death. I see and hear your world turning from this little window, but they are mercifully small glimpses.
Mercifully small.
This cell allows me to contemplate mysteries without the noise of the outside world polluting my thoughts.
No, only the hallucinations brought on by prolonged isolation and captivity.
Your world is the world of normal lives and normal thoughts. It can be difficult to hear the divine, much less make sense of it. I have no will to be a part of that world. I strive to have no will at all, but to subordinate myself to the will of God.
Also, the fact that it's so, like, deathly quiet in this cell. Crazy.
When my will is his will, he graces me with visions, confusing though they may be.
I'm sorry to have disturbed you.
Don't be. I know they must sound alarming to people walking by, my visions. The desire to intercede is charitable, but I assure you, I'm fine.
Sister, what is that hole in the ground?
My grave.
That seems macabre.
I dug it before Father Thomas read me my funeral rites. Before I was enclosed here, I dig a little more in it each day. Most people find it shocking, but this is my devotion, my vocation. Once someone finds their calling, they must answer it fully.
That is macabre, to say the least. How could we do otherwise?
We all find ways to stray, by inches or feet. We all have our own course to find through this life, but we all end in the same place. I just had to face this reality earlier than most. Is your calling in question, Andreas? Is your life?
Both, I think.
I've lost my love. My love for art, love for family, love for anything. The last 7 years have been hard. It was all too much for me. Don't lose hope, Andreas. We have a visitor. The human heart is no small thing. It can hold so much. I have my little kitty. She is here. She is purring. She is baby. A baby. Andreas, thank you for sending Casper. She asked for you. Are you all right, Sister Amelie? Yes, Father. I may have had another vision. Andreas said I spoke of the sin of Saul, Philistines, in Compline. What do you think it means, Father? Andreas, Casper, could you excuse us? I must appreciate your help, but I must tend to her now in the church. Of course, Father. Good evening. God bless you both. Master Andreas, I'm confused. What did all that mean? Not sure, but the last time I heard Sister Amelie have a vision, it was just before the Baron was murdered. What? Do you think... Could Sister Amelie be receiving warnings? Oh my goodness, hello, Meow. It's easy to think that, especially after the fact, but I was only present for one murder and one other vision. But what if there's another murder? If that happens, I may revise my opinion. Come, Casper, let's retire for the evening. Oh, everyone sleep. The cat's being so needy, it's so cute. It's getting late. I should get some rest. Hello, kitty. Go to sleep. Meow, meow, meow. Louds. Prima. I think I might end it here. I'm EP. I know I started late and it's a bit slow, but I'll plan next week to be able to play more than just one day, or more than just an hour, at least. But yeah, I'm a bit EP. I got like 2.5, 3 hours of sleep. I should probably sleep earlier today. Oops. Yeah. That will... Main menu. Save game. Yeah. I am very curious about what's gonna happen. I feel like there's another murder that's gonna show up. I hope Otto doesn't get murdered, because that's a homie. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. I literally have no idea where this is going, and I'm kind of here for it. Kind of here for it. But yeah. This has been Pentiment. We're back. We'll be here. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever time zone you may be in. I hope it's a fantastic one. Tomorrow, I will be playing Final Fantasy XIV, doing some grinding, leveling, basic stuff, fun stuff. Pure vibes. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll play tomorrow. Excuse me, oh my goodness. But it'll be fun. I'm excited. It'll just be like brainless. Very brainless. So, it'll be fun. Yeah, again, thanks so much for hanging out. Have a wonderful time zone, and hope to see you next time. Farewell!